Hi, I'm Henriikka. Welcome to practice Yin Yoga with me. This practice is designed for you to release any unnecessary tensions in the muscles, but we are also going to go deeper into the connective tissue and the ligaments and the bones, as that's what Yin Yoga is traditionally used for. Today's practice is about the lung and large intestine meridians. Although I'm not going to talk too much about the meridians, what I'm here to do today is to assist you in going deeper into your relaxation or whatever it is that you are looking forward to gain from this practice. For this specific practice, grab a blanket or a little pillow that you can help to support your postures as we move along. So come to your comfortable tabletop pose on your mat. This practice, we're going to begin with some gentle movement to really prepare ourselves for the practice ahead, to connect with the breath, to really warm up the spine a little. So come to your tabletop pose, palms on the floor, knees perhaps on the blanket here. Just make it the softest tabletop all fours posture you've ever had in your life. Soften your belly here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Allow your belly widen to expand. On your next inhale, lift your gaze a little, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine. Now this time really bend your elbows. Bring your gaze towards your navel. Inhale, cow pose. Look up. Exhale, round the spine. One more of these. Inhale, look up. Make it as soft as you can. Exhale, round the spine. Good. Come back to neutral. From here, your knees still very happy and comfortable on the blanket. Bring your weight to your left palm. Inhale, reach your right palm high up. Exhale, thread the needle. So bring that right palm and arm right behind the left wrist and lower your shoulder, your right ear towards the mat. Breathe here. Inhale, press the floor away. Come back to neutral. And then lift that right arm up, perhaps even higher, really opening across the collarbones. Exhale, thread the needle, just like we did. This might be it for you. You might want to straighten your left leg and stay here. Staying connected to your breath, preparing your body for the sweet Yin Yoga practice ahead. Lower the knee. Inhale, reach your right palm high up. Once more, thread the needle, just like we did before. Lower the right ear towards the mat. Straighten the leg if you did before. And now bring your left palm right somewhere where the kidneys are located. Perhaps your lower back here. Breathe in very deeply. Exhale, lower the knee, release the palm. Come back to your neutral tabletop pose. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, soften the belly. Repeat on the other side. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread the needle. Left ear Left shoulder, left arm resting on the floor. Inhale, using the right palm, lift up, reach the arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Noticing your movements getting slower. Here, you can straighten that right arm, right leg as well. Lower the right knee. Inhale, reach that left arm up once more. Exhale, thread the needle. And stay. Option to straighten that right leg. Right arm can move wherever it's most comfortable. And allow your breath to soothe your body. Now lower the knee, lower the palm, come back to your neutral tabletop pose. Spend a moment here. You've been moving a little, you've been breathing a lot. Now go a little deeper. Use that connection to your breath to become aware of how you feel right now in this moment. Not how you felt 5 minutes ago, 5 hours ago, but right now in this moment. What really is your experience like? It doesn't have to be good, bad, appropriate or inappropriate. Just notice everything. Once we're aware of actually where this practice starts from, we'll move into our Sphinx pose. Make that blanket, again, very comfortable here. And lower your pelvis on the blanket. This might be it. So you lower your elbows down to the mat and find your crocodile pose. You might also want to lift your chest a little, come to your Sphinx, where your elbows are right below the shoulders. As you breathe in, you might feel your chest expanding a little. As you breathe out, see if you can melt towards the mat a little further each time. If you're still looking for a little bit more, you can firmly press the palms against the mat and lift your upper body, come to your seal pose. Wherever you're at, gently press your pelvis towards the mat. If you're comfortable closing down the eyes, you're free to do so. Sometimes when we close our eyes, it's really easier to focus how the breath enters our body through the nostril and how it leaves the body all the way through the lungs, out the nostrils. With each inhale, see if you can press those fingertips a little more towards the mat, especially if you're in a seal pose like this. As you exhale, see if you can release any unnecessary tension in the body. buttocks. If at any point one of these postures becomes a little too much, know that you're always your best teacher in knowing how your body moves today. Again, it might be a little different from how it was yesterday or last time you started your yin practice. And just be mindful of your own experience. If you're in a seal pose, see if you can gently soften the elbows so that the shoulders move a little away from the ears. So we do not want to just drop everything here, but a little engagement in the shoulder, in the upper back is really good for us here. Breathe in. With your next exhale, lower towards the mat, as if that mat was really calling your name. You can lower your forehead or one ear to the mat. And rest here for a couple rounds of breath. Inhale. Bring your palms somewhere below your shoulders and press yourself up. Come to your child's pose. For today's child's pose, bring that blanket between your thighs, your calf muscles. Lower the buttocks down, reach the palms forward. Allow your forehead to lower. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out the nose. If your arms reached forward is not something that feels good to you, consider bringing your arms by the sides of your body to release any unnecessary, any tension that you do not no longer need in the shoulder area. If your forehead is touching the floor, see if you like massaging your forehead against the floor, gently moving the forehead from side to side. There's a lot of acupuncture points on the forehead. This is a really nice way to give yourself a little self-massage. So if you do not have a chance to go and have an Indian head massage, this is a nice alternative. And as you continue doing this, allow your facial muscles to soften in the process. You can gently open your mouth. I find it very helpful in releasing muscle tension, especially in the facial muscle. Feel free to linger in any of these postures as long as you wish. If your arms were by the sides, now reach them forward for your puppy pose. Still your knees on the floor. Come to your tabletop pose. You can shift. Bring the blanket again under the knees, just to make each posture a little juicier, a little softer and sweeter. Reach your palms forward. Perhaps look forward here. Some of us might want to bring our foreheads down to the mat. If that's how your body moves, go for it. And if this feels too much for your armpits, the shoulders, upper back, consider bending one elbow, just keeping one straight at a time, coming to this half puppy posture. We're not staying here for long. Just breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. Allowing each exhale to soften, to relax those body parts that are holding a lot of our stress. As you continue breathing, notice it can go deeper. Not necessarily deeper physically, but deeper into how you're feeling right now in this moment. Deeper into your breath as well. If one of your elbows were bent, it's time to now switch sides. If both arms are straight, still stay there if comfortable. You can move your hips, just adjust them so that they are roughly right above your knees. And sometimes in a very dynamic yin posture like this, we find ourselves kind of rushing. We want to exit the pose, and that's okay. See if you can, through deepening your breath, stay a little longer. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. For a moment, straighten both arms if one was bent. Breathe in. And breathe out as you allow your body soften, melt towards your mat. With next inhale, using your palms, moving them slowly. It's a very intense posture, so allow yourself to move slowly out of it. Come back to your tabletop pose. Slowly breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Release belly, release shoulders, and the elbows. Inhale, move. We're coming to seated on our mats. Again, you're welcome to use your blanket. Open your legs wide, perhaps supporting your sitting bones with a blanket. It's a nice little bonus right there to lift your hips just a little bit off the floor here. Now, see what is comfortable to you. Some of us like 90-degree angles, some of us like it a little bigger than that. It could be really anything that feels good to you. From here, we're about to lower to one side first. Breathe in, reach your both palms high up. See if you can lift your heart a little bit further towards the ceiling. As you exhale, gently move towards the right leg. If your leg straight feels too intense, you can bend that knee. You can bend also your left elbow here. And as you fold to the side a little deeper, see if you can press especially the left sitting bone down to the mat. So you're creating this kind of opposite movement here. This part here is pressing down, and your upper body is lowering down to the different direction. This kind of isometric movement allows a lot more opening in the body on the side here. If that's how your body moves, you can straighten both of the arms and reach towards the right toes here. Just staying here for a couple more rounds of deep and soothing breath. Notice the air coming in through the nostrils all the way down. Notice the air coming out all the way through the nostrils, and then just watch how it happens over and over again without any conscious effort on your behalf. Inhale, help with your palms, come back to neutral. There's no need to rush. Linger here, neutral spine for a moment. Deep breath in, fills up your lungs. Deep breath out. See if your sitting bones could move even closer towards the mat. Inhale, both arms reach. Exhale, your slow movement lowers you down towards the left side. It's up to you whether your arm is on the inside or on the outside of the straight leg. Knowing that you are also welcome to bend the other knee here. As long as you keep this sitting bone reaching towards the mat, you are creating a change here. can be a nice bonus to support your knees here. Sometimes I like to just bring one of my forearms right below the knee, just to give a little extra love. Breathe in. Breathe out. Adding that kind of opposite movement here as your right sitting bone presses down and your right palm reaches towards the left toe. And remember that release that you created in your forehead before in the child's pose. Yeah, maintain that here. Sometimes really all it needs is to open that mouth just ever so slightly. Breathe in. Allow your movement to be probably the slowest movement of the day. Come back to your neutral spine. Let your breath go out, smooth and long. Bring your legs together for forward fold. Again, supporting with any blanket that you like here. Straight legs, not for all of us. Again, know that this is equally great to bend your knees a lot here. Take your favorite variation of forward fold. Some of us like to just round the spine a lot. Some of us prefer the straight spine option. This pose here is your feel-good pose today. So make it feel amazing in your body. Sometimes we forget that we have that option to make those changes, adjustments, and on and off the yoga mat that actually make our life a little easier, more comfortable, flowing more smoothly. So Yin Yoga practice is it's not only a great place to make friends with yourself, but it's also a great place to remind yourself that, yeah, it's your choice. You can make a difference. With a few more truly deepening breaths in and truly relaxing breaths out, see if you can really deepen this recovery so that it finds not only the muscles of your body but actually also the ligaments, the joints, the tissues of your body as well. there's a part of your body that now feels extra attention, breathe especially into that part of your body. Really imagine as if your breath is the best medicine for that part of your body, and send the fresh oxygen, life force, life energy to revitalize that area of your body. Breathe in, slowly move. Let your jaw be the last one to lift. Your eyes may remain closed from now on. Come to lay on your back on the mat. Hug your knees in very gently. This might be your movement here. We are entering snail pose, especially if you have not done snail pose before. Proceed very, very gently, always listening to your body. One option here is to bring that folded blanket right underneath the back of your head. You might just stay here or lift your hips a little and straighten the legs or keep them bent. This is it. Now, from now on, just avoid looking to the sides. So keep your face towards the ceiling. If you are going a little further, you can help with your palms on the lower back. Still keeping your knees bent or straight. If you're very comfortable with this posture and you know perfectly well that there's absolutely nothing going on in the neck area, you are welcome to go further, to lower the toes behind the back. Your neck, it's very important it stays straight at all times here. Your legs straight. One option is to bend your knees so that maybe one day your knees kind of cover your ears here. You can support your body with your palms or lower them towards the mat. Option is yours. Just a few more deep cleansing breaths here. Wherever you are, breathe especially into the middle back and the upper back today. Allowing a deep opening in the tissues, in the connective tissue in the back. Notice if you have not done this before, it can be a very intense experience. So now as you breathe in and breathe out, move like slow motion coming out of here. And then release the posture the way that you went in. Doing all those same mechanics here, supporting with the palms, then lowering very gently towards the mat. Lower back is the last one to lower, and then the feet. When you come here, it's not unusual at all to feel a big sensation in the back. This is a sensation of the deep connective tissues being affected by the practice, by this specific posture. So if the intensity is too much, bend your knees, hug your knees towards the chest. Keep breathing deeply. Know that whatever you're experiencing here in this and all of your following yoga practices, your breath is your best teacher. It's the one that can make you calm. It's not someone else out there. It is you who can tame you, your mind, your body, through the breath. Use your breath to tame those sensations as well. Lower now the soles of the feet. Take your favorite spinal twist here. Sometimes I just like to kind of windshield wiper my knees from one side to another, especially after an intense pose like what we just did. Sometimes just useful to kind of move your body very gently here to give that signal to your body that it's all good. It's all intentional that's happening here. It's all to heal, not to hurt. And whether it's static or kind of flowy spinal twist movement here, decide if you're going to keep moving or stop on one side for a moment. If you stop, notice if you can let that bottom leg to be like 5 times more comfortable than it already is. If you paused on one side for a moment, repeat on the other side. Allow your movement to be as gentle, as smooth as possible. Move your knees, bring them towards the ceiling. Make sure you're warm, make sure you're comfortable, and find your final relaxation pose. Whether it's knees bent or straight, legs lifted against a wall, or something else Make those adjustments now. Open your palms towards the ceiling as if you wanted to receive all of the calmness, all of the softness that is available out there. Notice how the breath moves in and out of your body. Still making final adjustments here so that you are very, very comfortable. Guide your awareness to your breath. And for the last moments of this practice, just fall in love with your breath. Observe it as if it's the most miraculous thing in the world. You are free to rest here for as long as you like and really integrate all of the good benefits of this practice. Thank you so much for releasing tension with me today. I hope to practice with you soon again.